Guess what really drives your sense of smell? The loss of smell, or anosmia, can actually be a surprising early sign of serious neurological conditions like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. This change often shows up years before other, more recognizable symptoms come to light. Imagine waking up one day and not being able to enjoy your favorite food's aroma or the scent of fresh flowers. For many, this could be the first clue that something deeper is going on in the brain. Researchers believe that damage to specific brain regions responsible for processing smells might be linked to these conditions. By paying attention to changes in our sense of smell, we could catch these diseases much earlier and potentially improve outcomes with timely interventions. Isn't it fascinating how our senses can be windows into our health? What other ordinary signs might be pointing to hidden health issues? Surprisingly, it's a fact that frogs hibernate and estivates. These clever creatures have developed unique survival strategies to cope with changing environments. Estivating frogs, for instance, can primarily be found in dry regions of Africa and South America. When the rains vanish and dry spells drag on, these frogs burrow into the soil to escape the heat. They even shed layers of their skin, creating a protective cocoon that conserves moisture and forms a barrier against the harsh surroundings. Remarkably, while they stay snug and safe, only their noses peek out for breathing. Once the much-awaited rains return, the frogs shed their cozy cocoons and emerge back into the world, ready to leap into action. This astonishing ability not only helps frogs survive extreme conditions, but also highlights their adaptability and resilience in diverse habitats. Why do chefs grill steaks with molten lava? In Iceland, some adventurous chefs are taking cooking to a whole new level by using molten lava as a grilling surface. This extreme method hinges on the country's unique geothermal activity, which provides abundant natural heat from beneath the Earth's crust. Instead of firing up a standard grill, they literally place their steaks on hot, flowing lava rocks, allowing them to cook through an intense heat source. Not only does this technique create a unique flavor, but it also offers an exciting visual spectacle, attracting food lovers and thrill seekers alike. Imagine sizzling steaks being cooked on lava, showcasing both culinary creativity and the powerful forces of nature. This unusual cooking method reflects Iceland's connection to its volcanic landscape, while elevating the dining experience to unforgettable heights. Are you ready to taste this fiery feast? Ever thought about why cats are such great groomers? The secret lies in their tongues, which feature tiny hook-like structures called papillae. These papillae are made of keratin, the same material found in human nails, and they give cat tongues their distinctive, rough texture. When cats groom themselves, these hook-like projections act like brushes, effectively removing loose fur and dirt from their coats. This not only helps them look tidy, but also assists in spreading natural oils over their fur, keeping it healthy and shiny. Additionally, grooming plays a vital role in temperature regulation and stress relief. As cats lick their fur, they cool off, and the repetitive motion can soothe them. So next time you see your furry friend meticulously cleaning themselves, remember that those unique papillae are the ultimate grooming tool, uniquely designed by nature. Did you know that humans can see ultraviolet light? While our eyes are naturally designed to block this fascinating spectrum, certain conditions can change that. When people undergo lens removal surgery, often due to cataracts, they can gain the ability to perceive ultraviolet wavelengths. This opens up a vibrant world of colors that most people never get to experience. Normally, our eye lenses filter out ultraviolet light, keeping those dazzling hues hidden. But after surgery, some individuals can see these wavelengths, revealing details in the environment like patterns on flowers or the vibrant glow of certain materials that are invisible to the average person. It's a remarkable transformation that highlights how adaptable our senses can be. Imagine walking through a garden and seeing flowers that look completely different than they did before. How amazing would it be to experience the world in a whole new light? What if I told you bears have secret names? Many European languages shy away from directly calling a bear by its name due to ancient superstitions. Instead, they've crafted clever euphemisms like the brown one, Mr. Brown, or even he who eats honey. This practice stems from a deep-rooted belief that naming such a powerful creature could attract its attention or bring bad luck. Just think about it. The awe and fear that bears inspired in our ancestors led them to treat this majestic animal with caution. These euphemisms not only reflect the relationship humans have with nature, but also show how language evolves from cultural beliefs. It's fascinating to see how a single animal can reshape the way people converse, isn't it? So next time you hear someone mention a bear using one of these charming names, remember the powerful history behind it. You won't believe this about Hitler's close calls. Throughout history, there have been at least 42 documented assassination attempts on Adolf Hitler, each one a gripping tale of courage and intrigue. One of the most famous plots was Operation Valkyrie, which aimed to remove Hitler from power, yet it ultimately failed. This operation involved high-ranking military officials who believed that if they could kill Hitler, they could negotiate a peace deal with the Allies. However, luck was not on their side. The bomb they planted in a conference room did not kill Hitler, who escaped with only minor injuries. Other failed attempts were fueled by factors like miscommunication and Hitler's own deep-seated paranoia, which made him incredibly cautious. The sheer number of these attempts highlights the extreme lengths people were willing to go to stop a dictator whose actions brought immense suffering to the world. Can you imagine living in those turbulent times? Have you heard the chilling curse of silence? In many old houses, a haunting legend tells of a strange curse tied to silence, where residents claim to hear an eerie sound that resembles a dog's voice. This unsettling noise, often described as stuck, 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 is believed by some to signal an impending death within the home. The legend suggests that when the air grows unnaturally quiet, the sound serves as a warning that a loved one may soon depart from this world. This tale has woven itself into the history of countless old homes, where stories of ghostly apparitions and otherworldly encounters abound. While skeptics may dismiss the phenomenon as mere imagination or coincidence, those who have experienced the haunting sound often report a chill running down their spine. The combination of silence and a phantom dog's bark taps into our primal fears, reminding us of mortality and the unknown that lies beyond life. So the next time you're in an old house and the atmosphere shifts, could it be more than just your imagination? Did you know that viruses can infect each other? This fascinating concept is called virophagy, where smaller viruses, known as virophages, rely on larger ones for their replication. Take the Sputnik virus, for example. It's an unusual type of virophage that cleverly hijacks the replication machinery of a giant virus called mimivirus. Instead of replicating on its own, the Sputnik virus takes advantage of the mimivirus to produce more copies of itself. This relationship is somewhat similar to a parasite relying on a host, where the larger virus does all the heavy lifting. Virophages can be quite beneficial, as they sometimes help control the populations of harmful viruses by limiting their spread. Discovering how these tiny entities interact challenges our conventional understanding of viral biology and opens up new avenues for research in virology and disease control. Who would have thought the virus world could be so complex? What if I told you vultures enjoy a mud bath? Bearded vultures, known for their impressive wingspan and striking appearance, have a fascinating habit of bathing in iron-rich mud to dye their feathers red. This unique behavior isn't just for show. It might serve practical purposes, such as intimidation against potential threats or simply enhancing their attractiveness to potential mates. By applying this natural dye to their feathers, these birds make a bold statement in their rugged mountain habitats. This ritual highlights their intelligence and creativity as they embrace the colorful side of life in a world often seen as harsh and unforgiving. Observing these magnificent creatures in action offers a delightful glimpse into the complexity of animal behavior. So next time you see a bearded vulture soaring through the sky, remember that those red feathers may tell a whole story of beauty and survival. Prepare to be amazed by Mimi Choi's illusions. This Vancouver-based makeup artist has made a name for herself with her incredible surreal designs that seem to leap off the skin. Inspired by famous artists like Salvador Dali and MC Escher, Mimi creates makeup works that are not just face paint, but visual experiences. Her art often reflects her own life journeys, including challenging experiences like sleep paralysis. Imagine waking up, unable to move, and seeing mind-bending images. That's the reality that inspires her artwork, creating optical illusions that challenge how we perceive reality. From intricate designs that look like they're melting away to playful patterns that can confuse the eye, her work invites viewers to question what they think they see. Mimi's talent goes beyond traditional makeup artistry. She uses her canvases to tell stories and express emotions, turning faces into stunning masterpieces. So if you ever find yourself doubting what is real and what is an illusion, just take a look at Mimi Choi's jaw-dropping creations. You won't believe what red flying squirrels can do. These incredible nocturnal mammals, native to the dense jungles of South Asia, have a remarkable ability to glide. They possess a special membrane that stretches between their limbs, allowing them to soar through the air with grace. Imagine jumping from a tree branch and gliding effortlessly up to 1,300 feet. This fascinating adaptation helps them navigate the thick jungle canopy, find food, and evade predators. Red flying squirrels are mainly herbivores, often eating fruits, nuts, and flowers. But their gliding skills make them unique and exciting animals to observe in their natural habitat. By gliding, they not only travel efficiently, but also enjoy a thrilling perspective of their jungle home. Next time you think of squirrels, consider these amazing acrobats soaring through the trees. Isn't nature fascinating? Prepare to be amazed by the sun's mass. Did you know the sun is a colossal giant in our solar system, holding a mass about 330,000 times greater than Earth? This staggering amount means the sun contains more than 99% of the total mass of our solar system. To put it in perspective, if you could gather all the matter that makes up the sun and compare it to the Earth, you'd find that the sun is so massive it could fit over 1 million Earths inside it. Its immense gravity pulls on planets, comets, and even asteroids, holding them in their orbits and creating a harmonious balance. This gravitational force is vital, as it not only keeps our planet from drifting away into the void of space, but it also generates the energy that fuels life on Earth through nuclear fusion. Inside the sun's core, hydrogen atoms fuse to form helium, releasing an incredible amount of energy in the process. So next time you bask in sunlight, remember that warm glow comes from a fiery powerhouse that dwarfs our planet by an astronomical margin. Have you ever seen a gecko climb upside down? These fascinating creatures have a unique trick up their sleeves, or rather, on their feet. Geckos are equipped with millions of tiny hair-like structures called setae. These microscopic hairs are crucial for their amazing climbing abilities, allowing them to scamper up smooth walls and even cling to ceilings effortlessly. The secret behind this extraordinary feat lies in something called van der Waals forces, which are weak attractions between molecules. When a gecko places its foot on a surface, the setae come into contact with it, creating countless points of contact. This results in a surprisingly strong grip, enabling geckos to move easily without needing any adhesive substances. Imagine being able to walk on glass or hang upside down without a care in the world. This fantastic climbing skill not only helps geckos escape predators, but also allows them to hunt for food in the trees and other high places. Isn't nature amazing in how it equips animals like geckos with incredible survival skills? Turns out the truth is that chastity belts are myths. For centuries, these notorious contraptions have been portrayed in museums and films as tools to enforce female fidelity during the medieval era. However, historians largely agree that the true origins of chastity belts are more playful than punitive. Many surviving examples were created much later, mainly as jokes or theatrical props, not as actual devices used in the Middle Ages. This misunderstanding stems from a mix of folklore and misinterpretation of historical artifacts. Interestingly, the idea of a chastity belt might have gained traction due to real concerns about female virtue, but the actual existence of these belts in the way we imagine them is highly doubtful. So the next time you come across a depiction of a chastity belt, remember that it's more likely a reflection of modern myths rather than medieval reality. What if I told you about the Voynich manuscript? This mysterious book is like a puzzle that nobody has been able to solve for centuries. Dating back to the early 15th century, it features strange botanical illustrations and an unknown language that has baffled scholars, linguists, and cryptographers alike. The Voynich manuscript is filled with colorful, intricate drawings of plants that don't seem to exist in nature, making it all the more perplexing. Some believe it could be an elaborate hoax, while others think it might contain lost knowledge about herbal medicine. Despite many attempts to decode its text, it remains unreadable, sparking the imagination of anyone who encounters it. Various theories have emerged over time, suggesting it could be a secret language or even an alien script. So, what hidden secrets does this enigmatic book hold? And will anyone ever unlock its mysteries? Did you know Saddam Hussein had a surprising connection to Detroit? Before he became infamous as a dictator, Saddam Hussein was once seen as a benefactor by a small church in the city. In the early 1980s, he made a notable donation to the congregation, which led to his unexpected honor of receiving the key to the city. This gesture shocked many, as it showcased a different side of the man who would later lead Iraq through decades of turmoil. The church members saw his donation as an act of goodwill, interpreting it as support for community projects. However, as Saddam's reputation evolved and his authoritarian regime became known for oppression, that early image of generosity faded into a dark past. It's fascinating to think about how perceptions can shift drastically over time, transforming a figure once honored into a symbol of fear and control. How does the past influence our views today? Did you know about the 30 statues on Charles Bridge? This iconic structure in the Czech Republic isn't just a beautiful piece of architecture, it's also a treasure trove of art and history. Completed in the early 15th century, Charles Bridge boasts 30 stunning Baroque statues that line its sides, creating a dramatic atmosphere for everyone who walks across. Among these remarkable figures are St. John of Nepomuk, known as the patron saint of bridges, and St. Vitus, who is often recognized as a protector against the evil one. St. Lutgard, another fascinating figure, represents the mystical side of faith. Each statue tells a story and offers a glimpse into the religious beliefs and artistic styles of the time. As you stroll along the bridge, you can see the intricate details carved into the stone, capturing the essence of these saints. With its incredible history and artistic significance, Charles Bridge is not just a way to cross the Vltava River, it's a journey through Czech culture and spirituality that everyone should experience. Ever thought about why USB sticks raced across Yorkshire? In a quirky event, USB sticks participated in a unique race starting from a Yorkshire farm where they had to cover a challenging distance of 50 miles. Imagine tiny devices in a competition, just like athletes sprinting on a track. They faced hurdles, delays, and the unpredictability of data transfer. After almost an hour and a quarter, the USB sticks crossed the finish line. But here's the surprising part. Only 24% of a 300 megabyte file had been uploaded by that time. This showcases how even the fastest technology can have its limits, especially when faced with large data transfers. The race wasn't just about speed, it highlighted how technology often behaves differently than we expect. Whether it was slow connections or technical glitches, this odd race reminds us that sometimes even the best gadgets need a bit of time to catch up. Wake up to the unbelievable world of Joseph's machines. Joseph's machines bring a splash of excitement to the mundane act of waking up. Imagine an alarm clock that literally throws water in your face to get you out of bed. This quirky invention is just one example of how Joseph combines creativity with engineering to create eye-catching and effective wake-up calls. His elaborate Rube Goldberg machines are another fascinating sight. They require a series of playful actions, like pulling a string or rolling a ball, to finally turn off the alarm. These machines transform waking up into an amusing adventure instead of a groggy struggle. Instead of hitting the snooze button, you might find yourself tangled in an engaging sequence of delightful mechanisms. With Joseph's creations, getting up in the morning becomes an experience full of joy and surprises. Who wouldn't want to start their day with a little fun? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Rolls-Royces thrive in Hong Kong. It might astonish you to discover that this vibrant city boasts the highest number of Rolls-Royce cars per capita in the entire world. Known for its iconic skyline and fast-paced lifestyle, Hong Kong attracts luxury vehicle enthusiasts like a magnet. The reasons behind this phenomenon are every bit as captivating as the cars themselves. First and foremost, the city serves as a financial powerhouse, home to numerous affluent individuals who proudly exhibit their success through opulent vehicles. Moreover, the unique tax structure plays a significant role. While luxury cars usually face steep tariffs, the wealthy residents find creative ways to indulge in high-end brands such as Rolls-Royce. Adding to the appeal, the compact urban landscape facilitates easier ownership and maintenance of fleets of luxury vehicles. Witnessing these polished cars gliding through the city streets symbolizes a chic blend of wealth and sophistication. For many, owning a Rolls-Royce transcends mere transportation. It's a powerful statement of individuality and lifestyle. So the next time one passes by, remember it's more than just a car. It's a reflection of the rich tapestry that is Hong Kong. Here's a wild fact about Canada joining America. According to one of the 13 Articles of Confederation ratified in 1781, there's a fascinating concept that if Canada ever decided to apply for admission to the United States, it would automatically become the 51st state. This provision illustrates how interconnected the two nations have been historically. The idea may sound surprising, given the distinct identities and governance structures of both countries today. What's more intriguing is that this potential statehood has often been a topic of playful debate among citizens of both nations. While Canada and the U.S. have enjoyed a generally friendly relationship, the thought of statehood raises questions about cultural and political integration. How would Canadian traditions blend into American life? Would the flag design change, or would regions like Quebec maintain their unique identity? Although this article is largely symbolic today, it highlights the ever-evolving dynamics between neighboring countries, inviting us to imagine a different North American landscape. Surprisingly, it's a fact that luxury meets innovation, a dance floor that transforms into a swimming pool at the push of a button. Imagine entertaining friends under the shimmering stars, flinging open the dance floor to groove to your favorite tunes, and then, just like that, transforming the space into a cool swimming pool for a refreshing dip. This innovative design not only epitomizes luxury, but also blends functionality with fun, offering an unforgettable experience at sea. As luxury yachts evolve, features like this redefine how we enjoy watercraft. No longer just about sailing, these floating getaways are becoming entertainment hubs. This unique feature reflects a burgeoning trend in yacht design, where creativity knows no bounds. Isn't it thrilling to think about the new possibilities for leisure and relaxation on the open water? Is it really true that hormones boost brain power? Yes, they do. Gonadal hormones, like estrogen from ovaries and testosterone from testes, play key roles in stimulating neurogenesis, which is the creation of new neurons in your brain. These hormones are particularly impactful in regions associated with memory and learning. Research shows that estrogen can enhance cognitive abilities and protect against mental decline, while testosterone has been linked to better spatial memory and overall brain health. This exciting connection between hormones and brain function suggests that understanding how these hormones work could open doors for future treatments for conditions like Alzheimer's or other cognitive disorders. So next time you hear about estrogen and testosterone, remember they're not just about physical traits. They might be helping your brain work better too. Isn't that fascinating? Believe it or not, penguins are true romantics. Many species of penguins, like the emperor penguin, form strong monogamous bonds, often returning to the same partner each breeding season. These remarkable birds endure the harsh Antarctic winters together, with each taking turns incubating their precious eggs while the other goes hunting for food. Their dedication is truly inspiring. After being apart for months, they can recognize each other's unique vocalizations, showcasing the depth of their bond. This committed partnership plays a crucial role in ensuring the survival of their chicks in extreme conditions. By coordinating their parenting efforts, These loving penguin pairs significantly increase the chances of their offspring making it through the challenging early stages of life. So next time you think about love and loyalty, remember the incredible stories of penguin couples in the icy wild. Is it really true that dogs can smell better than us? Absolutely. Dogs have an astonishing sense of smell, which is estimated to be somewhere between 10,000 to 100,000 times more sensitive than that of humans. This incredible ability is due to their unique noses, which have a complex structure filled with scent receptors. While humans have about 5 million olfactory receptors, dogs boast around 300 million. This allows them to detect certain scents in minute amounts, making them exceptional at tasks like search and rescue operations or even detecting diseases like cancer. Moreover, the part of a dog's brain that processes smells is much larger than in humans, showing just how vital smell is to them. Their keen sense of smell not only helps them find food or locate their owners, but also enables them to experience the world in a completely different way. Isn't it fascinating how dogs can perceive scents we can barely imagine? This might surprise you. Jimmy Carter and UFOs. During his 1976 presidential campaign, Jimmy Carter made a bold promise to the American public. He vowed to release all government information related to UFOs if he was elected. Many people were excited about the possibility of finally learning the truth about unidentified flying objects. However, once Carter took office, he decided against making that information public. Why the change? He cited concerns over national security as the primary reason for withholding these details. Carter's decision raised eyebrows and sparked debate among UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Some believed he was protecting sensitive military information, while others felt it was a betrayal of his campaign promise. This incident remains a fascinating chapter in the history of UFO disclosure, illustrating the tension between transparency and security in government. What other secrets might our leaders keep hidden? Let's uncover the truth about bats' upside-down behavior. Bats are fascinating creatures, and their unique ability to hang upside down is a key part of their survival strategy. Unlike many animals, bats can't support their weight on their feet while resting. This limitation means that when they hang from a branch or cave ceiling, their bodies are naturally positioned to take off quickly if needed. Imagine being ready to fly away at a moment's notice. By hanging upside down, bats also conserve energy, as their feet lock onto surfaces without much effort. This position is not just a quirky trait, it's a clever adaptation that allows them to evade predators more efficiently. So the next time you see a bat hanging by its feet, remember it's not just for show, it's a survival tactic, helping them stay safe and ready for action. Here's a wild fact about Dubai's flower wonderland. The Dubai Miracle Garden is the largest natural flower garden in the world, letting visitors immerse themselves in an explosion of color and creativity. Located in the Dubai Land District of the United Arab Emirates, this stunning garden boasts over 500,000 flowers, arranged in breathtaking displays that captivate all who visit. Among its remarkable features are intricate floral arrangements shaped like iconic structures, including a life-sized Airbus A380 and a whimsical Mickey Mouse topiary. The garden showcases thousands of varieties of flowers, each bloom expertly cultivated to keep the garden blooming throughout the cooler months. As you stroll through winding paths, you might find yourself enchanted by the vibrant hues and delightful designs. This floral paradise is not just a feast for the eyes, it's an engineering marvel as well, utilizing special irrigation systems designed to conserve water while maintaining lush landscapes. Are you ready to witness this beautiful spectacle firsthand? What if I told you acupuncture can curb your hunger? In traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture targets specific pressure points to help balance your body's energy. One key point, located in the hollow just in front of your ear's flap, is believed to have a powerful effect on controlling appetite. Stimulating this point can reduce feelings of hunger, making it easier for individuals trying to manage their weight. This technique has gained attention as a natural method for appetite control, offering a possibly effective alternative to traditional diets and weight loss methods. Instead of reaching for that second helping or snack, a gentle press on this ear point might just do the trick. Many people have found success combining acupuncture with other healthy lifestyle changes, making it a holistic approach worth exploring. Would you be willing to give this ancient practice a try to help with your cravings? Hard to believe, but London Bridge moved to Arizona. Back in 1962, the iconic 1831 London Bridge faced replacement due to wear and tear. As it was being torn down, an American entrepreneur named Robert P. McCulloch saw an opportunity to boost tourism in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. He purchased the bridge, brick by brick, and had it shipped across the ocean. This monumental task took 3 years and was no small feat. Once reassembled in Arizona, the bridge became a major tourist attraction, drawing visitors eager to see a piece of London in the desert. Today, it serves not just as a crossing over Lake Havasu, but as a beloved landmark that showcases history and creativity. Each year, thousands flock to snap photos and learn about its fascinating story. How amazing is it that a structure from England became a centerpiece in the American Southwest? Is it really true that cows have best friends? Researchers have discovered that cows are social animals that form strong friendships with each other. Much like humans, these bonds are important to their emotional well-being. When cows are separated from their close buddies, they can experience stress, which isn't good for anyone, especially for dairy farmers, as stress can lead to decreased milk production. This fascinating behavior isn't unique to cows. Other animals, including bats, elephants, chimps, and dolphins, also display similar social connections. These friendships help animals feel secure and happy, showcasing the power of companionship in the animal kingdom. So the next time you see a herd of cows grazing together, remember that they might just be enjoying the company of their best pals. Understanding these relationships can help us appreciate the emotional lives of animals and encourage better care practices in farming. Is it really true that coffee fights gallstones? Recent research suggests it might. A study conducted in 2019 found a fascinating link between coffee consumption and a reduced risk of gallstones. Gallstones are small, hard deposits that form in the gallbladder, sometimes causing intense pain and digestive issues. The study indicated that people who regularly drank coffee experienced a lower likelihood of developing these pesky stones. Coffee lovers may be excited to hear that their daily cup could come with some surprising health perks. While the exact reasons behind this protective effect aren't entirely clear, coffee's rich blend of antioxidants and other compounds might play a significant role. So next time you enjoy a warm cup, remember that your caffeine habit might be doing more than just waking you up. It could also be looking out for your gallbladder. Surprisingly, it's a fact that wieners fix potholes. In the UK, one frustrated man decided to take matters into his own hands when he noticed the roads were full of pesky potholes. Instead of simply complaining to the local authorities, he picked up a spray can and started painting cartoonish hot dogs over the problematic potholes. This quirky act drew attention from commuters and social media, giving him the humorous nickname Wang Shi. His playful artwork not only made people chuckle, but also highlighted a real concern about road safety and maintenance. As a result of his creative protest, the city took notice and began addressing the pothole issue more seriously. This incident sparks an interesting discussion on how humor and creativity can be powerful tools for change. Who knew that a wiener could motivate action? Prepare to be amazed by honeybee mating facts. During mating, male honeybees, or drones, undergo a bizarre and intense process that leads to their demise. When a drone fulfills his sole purpose of mating with a queen, he experiences an explosive orgasm that is so powerful, it causes his reproductive organs to detach from his body. This shocking event marks the end of his life, but highlights the incredible sacrifices some creatures make in the pursuit of love. After mating, the queen flies away to start a new colony, while the male bee's detached organs remain with her, ensuring the chance of fertilization. Nature often displays extraordinary behaviors, and the life and death of the male honeybee during mating reveal the intense strategies that drive reproduction in the insect world. Isn't it astonishing how love can be so powerful, even in the animal kingdom? Here's a wild fact about your cat's pouch. The primordial pouch serves as a unique anatomical feature that sets cats apart from many other animals. This flexible flap of skin is usually found beneath a cat's belly and may vary in size. But why does it exist? This pouch protects vital organs during rough play and fights, acting like a natural shield when cats pounce and leap after their prey. It also allows for greater flexibility in movement, especially when they need to twist or stretch while climbing or running. While some people might think it's just extra skin, it plays a real role in their survival. So next time you see your feline friend darting around or stretching out, remember that their primordial pouch is behind their agile moves. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips animals with such clever features? Hard to believe, but red eye in photos has a reason. The red eye effect happens when a camera flash catches light reflecting off blood vessels in your eye. This usually occurs in low light settings where your pupils are wide open, allowing more light to enter. When you take a flash photo, your pupils don't have enough time to shrink and respond to the sudden blast of light. Instead, the flash lights up the choroid layer at the back of your eye, which is rich in blood vessels. This layer gets illuminated, resulting in that spooky red glare in your photos. While it can be annoying, there's a simple way to reduce red eye. Either use ambient light when taking pictures or adjust your camera settings to minimize the impact of the flash. Some cameras even have red eye reduction features that emit a quick pre-flash to help your pupils constrict before the main flash goes off. Isn't it fascinating how our natural anatomy plays a role in photography? Ever thought about why Buenos Aires is so captivating? This vibrant city boasts an impressive array of landmarks that reflect its rich history and cultural depth. At the heart of it all is the Plaza de Mayo, a bustling square that has witnessed countless pivotal moments in Argentina's narrative, from spirited political rallies to profound social movements. Nearby, the Casa Rosada, the iconic pink presidential palace, captures attention with its striking color and mesmerizing architecture. Visitors often marvel at its facade, which serves as a reminder of the country's dynamic political past. However, one of the real highlights of Buenos Aires is the Teatro Colón, a stunning opera house lauded not only for its grand neoclassical design, but also for its extraordinary acoustics. These acoustics ensure that every performance delivers a truly magical experience, attracting renowned artists from around the globe. With its vibrant street life, rich history, and artistic spirit, Buenos Aires enchants all who wander its streets or take a seat in the elegant Teatro Colón. What more could a traveler desire in such a captivating city? Believe it or not, farming jobs are vanishing fast, when in 1840, a staggering 70% of the American workforce dedicated their lives to agriculture. Fast forward to 2022, and that number has plummeted to just 1.3%. So what caused this massive shift? The answer lies in the industrialization and technological advancements that revolutionized the agricultural sector. With the invention of modern machinery like tractors and harvesters, tasks that once required many hands can now be completed much more quickly and efficiently. This leap in technology means that fewer workers are needed on farms. Additionally, new farming techniques have improved crop yields, allowing larger quantities of food to be produced with less manpower. While this transformation has boosted food production and reduced costs, it raises questions about the future of rural employment and the industries that once thrived on agriculture. Prepare to be amazed by the sea's clarity. Have you ever noticed how the ocean seems to sparkle and shimmer when you're far away? That's right. From a distance, the water often looks much clearer than it really is. This curious phenomenon occurs because light behaves differently at various distances. When you're standing on the beach, the surface reflections and movement can make it hard to see through the water. However, step back and watch from a cliff or a boat, and the depth and colors can appear more vibrant and inviting. This change in visibility shows how our perspective shapes our experience of nature. Factors like sunlight, waves, and even underwater life play their part in this magic. So the next time you're near the ocean, try observing it from different angles. What surprises await you when you change your viewpoint? Did you know QR codes were born in 1994? This fascinating technology originated from DensoWave, a Japanese company that initially designed it for tracking vehicles and manufacturing. Picture a system that could help factories manage their inventory and production flow with ease. Fast forward to today, and QR codes have become a universal tool, popping up everywhere from restaurant menus to marketing campaigns. Their ability to store information and connect users to the internet with just a simple scan has made them invaluable in various industries. During the pandemic, their convenience soared as businesses turned to contactless solutions. Now, even your smartphone can read these codes in an instant. With their unique squares buzzing with data, QR codes continue to evolve, opening new doors for interaction and engagement. What will they do next? Did you know mangoes top global fruit charts? With their sweet, juicy taste and vibrant color, mangoes are not just delicious, they're also the most widely consumed fruit in the world. Each year, the world produces over 55 million tons of mangoes, satisfying the cravings of fruit lovers everywhere. From the tropical climates of India, which is the largest producer of mangoes, to markets in the United States, this fruit is a staple in many regions. Versatile and nutritious, mangoes are enjoyed fresh, dried, or as a delightful ingredient in smoothies and salsas. Rich in vitamins A and C, they contribute to a healthy diet, making them not only tasty, but also good for you. Mangoes come in various varieties, each with its unique flavor profile and texture, adding excitement to any fruit salad. Next time you bite into a ripe mango, remember that you're enjoying a fruit that millions adore and that's been cherished for centuries. What's your favorite way to enjoy this tropical delight? Did you know SIM cards can wear out? Physical SIM cards, those small chips that connect your phone to mobile networks, typically have a lifespan of around 10 years. After this period, they may not function correctly due to wear and tear or network upgrades. Imagine your phone suddenly losing service because its SIM is too old. Beyond age, these tiny cards can also be vulnerable to cloning and hacking. One common method, known as SIM swapping, allows hackers to hijack your phone number, potentially leading to identity theft or unauthorized access to your accounts. By simply tricking your mobile provider, they can take control of your SIM card. It's crucial to be aware of these risks and consider upgrading your SIM if it's nearing the end of its lifespan. Have you checked your SIM card recently? Is it really true that giraffes are the tallest animals? Giraffes hold the title for being the tallest land animals on Earth, majestically towering over other wildlife. But here's a surprising twist. They have the same number of neck vertebrae as humans, just 7. Each vertebra in a giraffe's long neck is elongated, giving them their impressive height. These gentle giants can reach a staggering height of up to 18 feet. In addition to their height, giraffes are swift runners, capable of sprinting at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. What's even more fascinating is their unique fur patterns, which are much like human fingerprints. Each giraffe has a distinct coat that helps them recognize one another and avoid confusion in their social structures. Their incredible adaptations not only make them stand out in the wild, but also play a crucial role in their survival. From their towering presence to their speedy strides, giraffes are truly remarkable creatures that continue to awe wildlife enthusiasts around the globe. Is it really true that blue fireworks are so tricky? Creating vibrant blue fireworks has baffled scientists for centuries. The challenge lies in the complex chemistry required to produce the perfect shade of blue. Most fireworks achieve red or green hues easily thanks to well-known chemical compounds. However, blues often turn out more muted or inconsistent, leaving pyrotechnic experts scratching their heads. This difficulty comes from the fact that the chemicals needed to create a bright blue, like copper compounds, burn at high temperatures or react in unpredictable ways. Even with technological advancements, the best blue fireworks still don't quite match the rich, deep color we all crave during celebrations. Researchers are constantly experimenting with new formulas and techniques to find that elusive, striking blue tone. So the next time you see blue fireworks lighting up the night sky, remember that getting that color right is no small feat. Guess what really drives travelers at Orlando Airport? At Orlando International Airport in Florida, a strikingly lifelike sculpture called the Traveler captures the essence of the airport experience. Created by artist Dwayne Hanson, this amazing piece portrays an exhausted passenger, seated with a look of sheer weariness. The intricate details, from the worn-out shoes to the casual clothing, make it seem as if the figure could stand up and walk away at any moment. Travelers often stop to admire the artwork, taking photos and marveling at its realism. The traveler serves not only as a stunning visual, but also as a conversation starter among passengers. Some people find comfort in knowing they are not alone in their exhaustion, while others appreciate the skill and creativity of Hanson's work. So next time you pass through Orlando International Airport, take a moment to pause and reflect on the many journeys that pass by this captivating sculpture. Did you know about the groundbreaking 2001 lawsuit in Japan? In a remarkable case that highlighted issues of racial discrimination, a white American won $25,000 after being denied entry into a business based purely on his race. This lawsuit, filed in the bustling city of Tokyo, showcased the complexities of cultural and legal norms regarding race in Japan at that time. Interestingly, the plaintiff argued that denying him entry violated both Japanese law and international principles of non-discrimination. As a result of this case, many began to question the fairness and inclusivity of businesses operating within a multicultural society. This legal victory didn't just address the individual's grievance, it also sparked conversations about race relations, human rights, and the power of the judicial system in tackling discrimination. Summing up, it was a pivotal moment that encouraged other minorities to stand up for their rights, inspiring them to believe that change is possible, even in the face of unjust practices. How can such stories pave the way for a more equitable future? Let's uncover the truth about suing God. In 2000, a Nebraska woman named Betty Penrose shook up the legal world by filing a lawsuit against the Almighty himself. Betty claimed that God was responsible for her misfortunes, including her failed relationships and financial struggles. Although the court quickly dismissed her case as frivolous, it opened up a fascinating discussion about the intersection of faith and the law. Many people were left wondering, can you really hold a divine being accountable in a courtroom? The case raised important questions about the limits of legal action, the nature of belief, and the relationship between humans and the divine. While Betty's lawsuit didn't survive in court, it certainly sparked debates that continue to interest scholars, theologians, and everyday folks alike. What does it really mean to seek justice, and how do personal beliefs fit into that pursuit? Ever wonder how wolves smell from miles away? Winter wolves are remarkable creatures thanks to their extraordinary sense of smell. They can detect scents from as far as 1.75 miles away, even through layers of snow. This incredible ability helps them locate lost items and evaluate the hygiene habits of other animals in their territory. Imagine walking through a snowy forest, and these wolves are able to sniff out food or even their pack members with astonishing accuracy. Their keen olfactory skills not only assist them in hunting, but also play a role in social interactions among wolves. Identifying scents left behind by prey or rivals helps these animals establish their presence and territory. With their noses leading the way, winter wolves demonstrate a fascinating adaptation that enhances their survival in the wild. Next time you see snow-covered landscapes, think about how these amazing animals navigate their world with the help of their powerful sense of smell. Here's what actually happens when you see red spots in eggs. Tiny red specks often found in eggs are caused by a small blood vessel breaking in the hen during the laying process. When the hen lays an egg, sometimes a tiny blood vessel bursts, leaving behind those little red spots. The good news is these spots are completely safe to eat and don't alter the egg's taste or quality at all. Understanding this natural occurrence not only clears up confusion, but also helps reduce unnecessary food waste. Many people mistakenly toss out eggs with these harmless spots, thinking they are bad. Instead, you can enjoy your eggs without worry. Next time you crack an egg and spot some red, remember it's just a little reminder of the hen's journey, not a reason to throw it away. Here's a wild fact about your brain's oxygen needs. Did you know that the brain, although only about 2% of your body weight, uses around 25% of the oxygen you breathe in? This incredible demand for oxygen is crucial because your brain is constantly working even when you're resting or sleeping. It's responsible for everything from thinking and processing information to controlling automatic functions like breathing and heartbeat. This is why deep breathing can significantly boost your concentration and clarity. When you take long, slow breaths, your body gets more oxygen and your brain can truly thrive. On the flip side, if you hold your breath or breathe shallowly for too long, you might start to feel dizzy or lightheaded. So, remembering to breathe deeply can actually sharpen your focus and help you think more clearly. How cool is that? Have you ever feared peanut butter sticking? Racibutyrphobia is the quirky name for the fear of peanut butter clinging to the roof of your mouth. While it sounds a bit funny, this unusual phobia can cause real anxiety for those who experience it. People with racibutyrphobia often associate the sensation of sticky substances with choking or discomfort, leading them to avoid peanut butter altogether. Interestingly, this fear can stem from childhood experiences, like a panic during a snack that went wrong. Just imagine how difficult it would be to enjoy a classic peanut butter and jelly sandwich without the anxiety of what might happen when you take a bite. Like other phobias, racibutyrphobia can range from mild discomfort to overwhelming fear. So if you've ever felt a little uneasy about your favorite spread, you're not alone. Are peanut butter lovers secretly facing this fear? What if I told you Ariel doesn't marry the prince? In the original tale of The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen, Ariel's story takes a much darker turn than the Disney version. Instead of living happily ever after with her prince, he falls in love with another woman, leaving Ariel heartbroken. This heart-wrenching moment highlights the immense sacrifices Ariel made for love. Rather than seeking revenge or harming the prince to save herself, she chooses the path of selflessness, ultimately dissolving into sea foam. This bittersweet conclusion serves as a stark contrast to the sparkling, happy ending many know today. Andersen's tale invites readers to explore themes of love, sacrifice, and the painful realities of unrequited feelings. It's a captivating reminder that fairy tales can be more than just happy endings. They can also offer profound lessons about the complexities of love and choices. How does this darker version change the way we view Ariel's character? Ever wondered about the world's longest arm hair? Macy Davis Sutherland made headlines when she showcased her incredible arm hair, measuring an astonishing 7.24 inches. This remarkable length has earned her the title for the longest arm hair on a woman, creating what many affectionately call her personal forest. Unlike typical hair growth, Macy's arm hair stands out not just for its length, but also for the story it tells about individuality and self-acceptance. Growing up, she faced curiosity and questions, but instead of trimming it, she embraced her unique feature. This decision not only celebrated her uniqueness, but also brought joy to those around her, inspiring others to appreciate their own oddities. Macy's remarkable hair has sparked a fascinating conversation about beauty standards and what it means to truly be yourself. Could her story encourage more people to celebrate their differences? Let's uncover the truth about Mesa Verde's cliff dwellings. This remarkable site in the southwestern United States is renowned for its spectacular ancient ruins, crafted by the ancestral Puebloans between the 12th and 14th centuries. Imagine life high up on those cliffs, where adobe buildings rise majestically, blending with the landscape. These multi-story structures were more than just homes. They were clever architectural marvels that took advantage of the natural rock formations for protection against the elements and intruders. The ancestral Puebloans not only built these dwellings but also created intricate community spaces, showing their deep connection to the land around them. Exploring Mesa Verde offers a glimpse into a way of life that thrived in harmony with nature. Isn't it fascinating how these ancient people adapted their living spaces to create a resilient community? Discovering their legacy deepens our understanding of human creativity and survival. Here's a wild fact about J-numbers. J-numbers refer to a unique set of numbers that aren't part of the traditional periodic table of elements. While the periodic table is famous for categorizing chemical elements based on their atomic structure, J-numbers introduce an exciting twist by representing numerical values that have different applications, especially in governance. These numbers can help streamline processes or highlight specific data, influencing decision-making in various sectors. For example, governments might use J numbers to denote certain classifications in laws or regulations, making them crucial for understanding complex systems. So, why are these numbers not included in the periodic table? It likely has to do with their specialized use rather than any inherent chemical properties. Exploring the implications of J numbers can reveal fascinating insights into how we structure information in our daily lives. Hard to believe, but the iMac changed everything. In 1998, Steve Jobs introduced the iMac, a groundbreaking device that transformed how we connect to the digital world. The letter I in iMac didn't just stand for Internet. Jobs described it as a symbol representing individual empowerment, education, and inspiration. This was a bold move at a time when the Internet was just beginning to take off, making the iMac a key player in bringing web connectivity right to people's homes. Its colorful, all-in-one design broke away from traditional computer aesthetics, appealing to everyday users and creatives alike. The iMac wasn't just about looks, it was about making technology accessible and fun. With features that encouraged internet usage, it paved the way for a new era of computing. The influence of the iMac is still felt today, as it helps shape modern design and the way we interact with technology. Can you imagine a world without it? Here's a wild fact about Puerto Rico's rivers. The water's stunning clarity is thanks to tiny microorganisms. These microscopic heroes play a crucial role in the ecosystem by filtering and purifying the water. In Puerto Rico, you can find rivers flowing with crystal clear water, which not only looks beautiful, but is also a sign of a healthy environment. These microorganisms, including bacteria and algae, consume pollutants and excess nutrients, keeping the water clean and safe for local wildlife and communities. This natural filtration system is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of life. Every organism, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. Without these little players, water quality could suffer dramatically. So next time you admire the clear rivers in Puerto Rico, remember the unseen helpers that make it all possible. How cool is that? Can you imagine bringing liquids on planes again? The liquid ban on airplanes might seem like a product of the September 11th attacks, but it actually came from a foiled terror plot in 2006. British authorities uncovered this alarming plan involving liquid explosives disguised as everyday soft drinks. The plot suggested that terrorists aimed to mix these liquids on board to create a deadly bomb during flights. This discovery shocked the world and prompted immediate action, leading to stricter airport security measures. To keep passengers safe, airports worldwide enforced a ban on carrying liquids over a certain volume, creating the infamous 3.4-ounce rule for carry-on luggage. This rule transformed how we pack our travel essentials, turning it into a juggling act to meet strict regulations. So, next time you're at the airport, think about the serious reasons behind those liquid restrictions. Ever thought about why fire can burn underwater? Remarkably, under certain chemical reactions, flames can actually ignite while submerged. One of the most fascinating examples involves calcium carbide, which reacts with water to produce acetylene gas, a substance that's extremely flammable. When calcium carbide makes contact with water, it creates a bubbling reaction that releases acetylene into the air. If you provide a spark or flame to this gas, it ignites, creating a spectacular fire that dances beneath the surface. This phenomenon impressively showcases not only the unique properties of certain chemicals, but also how fire can coexist with water given the right circumstances. So next time you think of fire being doused by water, remember that with the right materials and reactions, that's not always the case. How cool is that? What happened when veterans marched in Washington in 1932? In 1932, the Bonus Army, a group of World War I veterans, took a stand in Washington, D.C., demanding the financial bonuses they were promised for their service. These men, struggling during the Great Depression, believed the government owed them for their sacrifices. However, instead of receiving support, they faced a harsh crackdown. Under President Hoover's orders, General Douglas MacArthur led U.S. troops to disperse the gathering. Soldiers used tear gas, bayonets, and even tanks against these peaceful veterans, an action that shocked the nation. The brutal response resulted in 2 deaths and countless injuries. This tragic event served as a stark reminder of the struggles faced by veterans and raised important questions about how society treats those who have served their country. The Bonus Army's march went down in history as a pivotal moment in American civil rights. Can you believe this bizarre spitting law in Georgia? In Marietta, Georgia, an unusual law states that it's illegal to spit from a car or bus, while drivers of trucks can freely let it fly. This regulation seems odd at first, especially considering the reasons behind it likely stem from public health and hygiene concerns. Spitting can be unsanitary, spreading germs and diseases, which probably led lawmakers to restrict it in smaller vehicles, where people are more likely to be close together. But why exempt trucks, which can also carry passengers and spread spit? The exception raises eyebrows and questions about the law's intention and consistency. Perhaps it's a quirky bit of legislation that's just stuck around over time. Laws like this remind us that not all regulations make perfect sense, but they can certainly spark curiosity about our local rules. Believe it or not, trash flies out of the ISS. When astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, create waste, they don't just toss it in a bin like we do on Earth. Instead, they pack it into special bags designed for space travel. Once these bags are full, the crew takes them outside the station and releases them into the vastness of space. But why not keep the trash on board? The answer lies in safety and practicality. By throwing it overboard, the trash eventually burns up upon re-entering Earth's atmosphere. This method effectively eliminates the need for complex waste storage solutions that would take up valuable space inside the ISS. So next time you think about space, consider how astronauts manage their trash in a way that helps keep their floating home clean and safe. Isn't it fascinating how science solves even the messiest problems? Did you know that pyrosomes glow in the ocean? These incredible marine organisms are not just solitary beings, but rather colonies made up of tiny creatures called tunicates. Imagine a long jelly-like tube floating gracefully through the water, glowing with bioluminescent light, especially in darker conditions. This captivating glow is produced by the tunicates, which work together in a cooperative fashion to form these elongated structures, sometimes reaching lengths of up to 30 meters. Each tiny tunicate contributes to the overall surface of the pyrosome, filtering water and capturing tiny plankton to eat. Found in warm ocean waters, pyrosomes are not only essential players in marine ecosystems, but also a spectacle for researchers and divers. Their collective beauty and unique bioluminescence have made them a subject of wonder and study, leaving many to ponder just how diverse and mysterious ocean life can be. Did you know pliers are illegal in Texas pockets? This quirky law dates back to the early 1900s when it aimed to tackle the issue of fence cutting, which was a common problem in that era. Ranchers faced a dilemma as cattle roamed freely, and people would use pliers to snip barbed wire fences, leading to disputes and financial losses. To combat this, lawmakers created a law prohibiting the carrying of pliers in pockets to discourage such behavior. While the law may seem odd today, it's a fascinating glimpse into Texas's history and reflects how legislative solutions emerge in response to specific challenges. Although most folks don't worry about this rule nowadays, it's a great conversation starter. Imagine finding yourself in Texas and accidentally breaking this law while reaching into your pocket for a tool. Isn't it interesting how some laws linger even when their original purpose has faded away? Did you know about the endangered northern Baldivis? This unique bird stands out with its striking, glossy black feathers adorned with beautiful green and purple highlights, while its bald red head adds to its remarkable appearance. Unfortunately, the northern Baldivis is classified as endangered, which means that its survival is threatened. Habitat destruction, climate change, and human interference play a significant role in its declining numbers. Conservation efforts are essential to protect this extraordinary species and ensure that future generations can marvel at its beauty. Organizations focused on wildlife preservation are working tirelessly to create protected habitats, educate the public, and promote sustainable practices that safeguard the northern Baldivis's environment. By supporting these initiatives, we can all contribute to saving this bird and its vibrant habitat. Every effort counts, whether it's spreading awareness or supporting conservation programs. So the next time you hear about the northern Baldivis, remember it's more than just a bird. It's a symbol of the urgent need for wildlife protection. Let's uncover the truth about American bison. These magnificent creatures, often mistakenly called buffalo, are more than just symbols of the American West. Did you know that they can sprint at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour? This impressive speed allows them to escape predators and navigate their vast grassland habitats with ease. But bison are not just fast. They play a crucial role in maintaining healthy ecosystems. Their grazing habits help manage grasslands as they munch on various plants, which promotes plant diversity and health. This grazing creates a dynamic environment where different species can thrive, ensuring the grasslands remain vibrant and resilient. By keeping certain plants in check, bison allow other, often less dominant plants to flourish. So the next time you see a bison, remember they're not just a stunning sight, they're also vital to the health of our grasslands and ecosystems. Bounce like a ball? Frog eggs can. Some frog species produce eggs that are surprisingly gelatinous, allowing them to bounce just like rubber balls when dropped. This incredible trait is not just a quirky fact. It serves a vital purpose in the survival of these amphibians. The jelly-like substance surrounding the eggs acts as a cushion, protecting them from impacts and environmental hazards. For instance, if they're dropped from a height or disturbed by a predator, this resilience helps ensure that the eggs remain unharmed. Frogs lay their eggs in various habitats, including ponds and streams, where they face many dangers. The unique properties of these gelatinous eggs provide an additional layer of protection, ensuring more offspring survive to become adults. This fascinating adaptation showcases how nature has engineered clever solutions for survival, allowing these tiny bouncing balls of life to persist in a world full of challenges. Isn't it amazing how even the smallest creatures have evolved such interesting traits? Here's something incredible about Duke the Mayor. In 2018, Duke, a lovable golden retriever, became the last dog to serve as the mayor of a small town in the United States. This quirky event took place in Cormorant, Minnesota, where Duke won the election by a landslide. The tradition of having a canine mayor was part of a fun, light-hearted campaign to raise money for the local community, emphasizing the town's unique charm. Residents were drawn to Duke's wagging tail and friendly demeanor, proving that sometimes a dog can bring people together more than a politician can. Duke's role wasn't just a gimmick. He participated in community events and even helped the town raise funds for projects. His popularity highlights how small towns often embrace fun traditions that celebrate their spirit. So, who knew that a golden retriever could turn out to be such a beloved local figure? Did you know that notebooks used to fend off rats? Back in the day when rats roamed freely in homes and were notorious for nibbling through anything they could find, people had to come up with creative solutions to protect their precious writings. This led to the introduction of wide margins in notebooks. The idea was simple yet clever. By leaving ample blank space on the edges of the pages, people hoped that the hungry rodents would be distracted by these wide margins and nibble on them instead of the important notes written in the middle. This unique practice not only helped save written works from damage, but also ensured that thoughts, discoveries, and inspirations remained intact. Today, while rats are less of a concern, wide margins continue to serve practical purposes, like giving space for annotations and doodles. Isn't it fascinating how a simple design choice has a quirky backstory? Did you know that gamers can innovate for astronauts? In an amazing twist of creativity, a young inventor named Benjamin took inspiration from video game controllers to create a cutting-edge glove for astronauts, costing under $500. NASA had originally spent $3 million developing a glove designed for fine motor tasks in the challenging environment of zero gravity. Benjamin's version, however, incorporates the technology from gaming, which shows how accessible innovation can be. With buttons and sensors that respond to movements just like a gamer's controller, Benjamin's glove allows astronauts to perform delicate tasks with greater ease and efficiency. This story highlights not only Benjamin's ingenuity, but also the potential of everyday technology to solve high-stakes problems in space exploration. Who knew that the skills we hone while gaming could lead to breakthroughs in astronaut equipment? Believe it or not, Sydney Sweeney loves cheese. This talented actress has a serious passion for all things cheesy, particularly Gouda and Parmesan. Rather than just munching on common cheese snacks, Sydney takes her love to the next level by crafting a gourmet version of Lunchables, which showcases her culinary creativity. Imagine a vibrant platter featuring artisanal cheeses, paired perfectly with fresh fruits, nuts, and maybe even some gourmet crackers. Sydney's approach not only highlights her appreciation of quality ingredients, but also transforms a childhood favorite into something extraordinary. You might picture her enjoying these delightful creations during a relaxing night at home, or perhaps while sharing a cozy meal with friends. Sydney reminds us that food can be a source of joy and artistry, adding flair to everyday moments. So next time you see her on screen, just think about the cheese-filled adventures she might be having behind the scenes. With her love for cheese and flair for creativity, who knows what delicious combinations she'll whip up next? Did you know dolphins can sleep with one eye open? These intelligent creatures have a fascinating way of resting while staying alert to their surroundings. Dolphins, like the bottlenose variety, are known for their complex behaviors, and their unique method of sleeping is one of the most intriguing. They have a special ability called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, which allows one hemisphere of their brain to rest while the other remains active. This means they can swim, be aware of potential dangers, and even come to the surface for air while dozing. By keeping one eye open, they can be alert to predators like sharks and stay in touch with their pod members. This sleeping strategy is crucial for survival in the wild, where threats can appear at any moment. Isn't it amazing how dolphins have adapted to life in the ocean? Their ability to balance rest and awareness is just another reason why these marine mammals captivate our imagination and remind us of the wonders of nature. Did you know you lose up to 100 hairs daily? It might surprise you, but losing hair is completely normal. Every day, humans shed between 35 and 100 hairs from their scalp due to the natural hair growth cycle. This fascinating cycle consists of different phases: the growth phase, the resting phase, and the shedding phase. In the growth phase, hair grows actively for several years, while the resting phase lasts for a few months, during which hair stops growing. Eventually, the hair enters the shedding phase, where aged strands fall out, making room for new ones. Factors like diet, stress, and genetics can influence this cycle, but most people don't need to worry unless they notice excessive hair loss. So if you're brushing your hair or finding strands on your pillow, remember, it's just your body making space for new growth. Isn't nature amazing? Have you heard about the famous Tenere tree? This remarkable tree, belonging to the acacia species, boasts an astonishing solitude in the Sahara Desert of Niger. Standing tall and proud, it is known as the most famous solitary tree in the world. Its incredible location makes it unique, standing over 249 miles away from the nearest town and a staggering 155 miles from any other tree. Imagine being amidst the vast arid landscape of the Sahara and coming across this lone sentinel of nature. The Tenere tree not only serves as a vital oasis for weary travelers, but also supports local wildlife in such an unforgiving environment. Its deep roots stretch for water, while its leaves offer precious shade under the relentless sun. The way this tree thrives against the odds has become a symbol of resilience and endurance in nature, inspiring many who seek to understand the mysteries of survival in extreme conditions. So next time you think of isolated places, remember this extraordinary tree that stands as a beacon of life in the heart of the desert. Have you ever wondered about Titan's thick atmosphere? Titan, a fascinating moon of Saturn, is not just another icy rock floating in space. It has a thick atmosphere that is nearly twice as dense as Earth's air. This striking feature creates a mysterious environment where visibility is extremely limited, shrouding its surface in haze. Unlike Earth, where we rely on our clear skies, visitors to Titan would find themselves navigating through a dense fog, as the moon's atmosphere is rich in nitrogen and methane. This combination leads to dynamic weather patterns and even lakes of liquid methane on its surface. Scientists are excited about Titan because studying its atmosphere can unveil secrets about the early Earth and the potential for life elsewhere in the solar system. So what else does this intriguing moon hold beneath its shrouded skies? Hard to believe, but McDonald's had its own playing cards. Back in the late 1970s, McDonald's introduced a unique deck of cards that featured food-related themes. Instead of traditional kings and queens, their deck had the queen representing the iconic Big Mac burger and the king symbolizing the classic French fries. This clever twist was a fantastic marketing strategy aimed at engaging customers without directly competing with other brands. By showcasing their signature menu items in a fun and playful way, McDonald's not only captured attention, but also added a memorable experience to visits. Each card boasted bright illustrations and catchy slogans, making the deck collectible for fans of the fast food giant. It's fascinating to think how a fast food chain came up with such a creative twist on a timeless game. Would you collect a set if they brought it back? You might be shocked to learn that Bitcoin mining consumes massive energy. This digital currency process gobbles up around 121 terawatt-hours of electricity each year, a number so huge it surpasses the energy usage of entire countries like Argentina. Why does it require so much power? The answer lies in the intricate computer work behind Bitcoin transactions. Miners compete to solve complex algorithms, which validate these transactions and secure the blockchain. This fierce competition means that specialized computers run non-stop, consuming vast amounts of energy. Some experts are raising concerns about the environmental impact of such high energy consumption. As Bitcoin's popularity grows, so does the need for sustainable energy solutions. Are we heading for an energy crisis, or can we find ways to balance innovation and sustainability? Can you believe the pelican fish's giant mouth? This incredible deep-sea creature boasts a jaw large enough to eat prey even larger than itself. Found in tropical waters, the pelican fish thrives at depths greater than 2,300 feet, making it an expert in the mysterious world of the ocean's depths. What's truly fascinating is its ability to stretch its stomach like rubber, allowing it to gulp down meals that would seem almost impossible for its size. Unlike many fish, which have limitations on what they can eat, the pelican fish's unique adaptations enable it to take advantage of the abundant but elusive food sources in dark waters. Imagine encountering a creature whose dinner plate can expand to such astonishing proportions. These adaptations help the pelican fish survive in an environment where food can be scarce. So the next time you think about ocean life, remember the pelican fish and its jaw-dropping eating abilities. Nature really does come up with some surprising designs. Discover why mosquitoes love lactic acid so much. Mosquitoes are more than just annoying. They're also attracted to specific smells. One key culprit is lactic acid, a substance produced when our bodies break down food during exercise or even while resting. Interestingly, when you consume potassium-rich foods like bananas, your body may produce more lactic acid. This increase can make you a target for those pesky mosquitoes seeking a meal. So if you've ever felt like the mosquitoes are particularly fond of you at a summer barbecue, it might be due to that banana you just had. While you can enjoy bananas for their taste and health benefits, be mindful of their potential to attract these insects. If you want to dodge mosquito bites, you might reconsider your banana snack before outdoor activities. So next time you reach for a potassium-rich treat, think about whether you're ready to share some of that sweetness with mosquitoes. Guess what really drives Nauru's unique charm? Nestled in the vast Pacific Ocean, Nauru stands out as the smallest republic in the world, measuring just 13 square miles. Despite its size, this tiny island is bursting with character and surprises. Nauru's landscape is primarily a flat limestone plateau, adorned with unique vegetation and a few towering palm trees that seem to wave hello from the shore. Often overlooked as a travel destination, Nauru captivates visitors with its stunning beaches, rich history, and vibrant culture. The island was once famous for its rich phosphate deposits, which fueled its economy for many years. However, as those resources dwindled, Nauru faced significant challenges, including environmental degradation. Now the community is evolving, focusing on sustainable tourism and restoring its natural beauty. The warm, friendly locals invite you to experience their traditional customs, delicious cuisine, and incredible marine life. So whether you're snorkeling in the crystal clear waters or relaxing on the sandy beaches, Nauru proves that big adventures can come in small packages. Have you ever wondered why we don't feel Earth spinning? The Earth spins at an incredible speed of over 1,000 miles per hour, yet we carry on with our daily lives without feeling this swift motion. This is all thanks to gravity, which keeps us firmly connected to the planet. The reason we don't sense this rotation is also tied to the concept of inertia, which means that objects in motion tend to stay in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. Since we're spinning along with the Earth at the same pace, we don't perceive it as movement. Much like how passengers in a smoothly driving car don't feel the speed unless they look out the window. So while the Earth spins beneath our feet, we remain blissfully unaware, enjoying our daily activities and the natural wonders around us. Isn't nature fascinating? Turns out the truth is that ferrets can clean. In 1971, a clever ferret named Felicia took on a unique role at Fermilab in Illinois, where she was trained to help clean the particle accelerator. These accelerators are fascinating machines that speed up particles to high energies, but they often got blocked with metallic debris. Instead of taking hours for humans to manually clean those narrow tubes, Felicia's nimble body and curious nature made her the perfect candidate for the job. She darted through the small spaces, removing debris with impressive efficiency. Felicia not only saved countless hours of work, but she also became an integral part of the Fermilab team, adored by scientists and staff alike. Her story reminds us that sometimes the best solutions come from the most unexpected places, like a little ferret lending a paw in the world of high-energy physics. Can you imagine famous landmarks swaying in the wind? It may sound surprising, but even the most iconic structures, like the Eiffel Tower and skyscrapers, can sway slightly when strong winds blow. These buildings are designed with flexibility in mind, allowing them to adapt to their environment rather than risk structural damage. For instance, the Eiffel Tower, which stands tall at over 1,000 feet, can sway up to 6 inches during high winds. Engineers carefully calculate and incorporate this flexibility into their designs, ensuring that the landmarks remain safe and sturdy while still responding to nature's forces. This amazing engineering allows us to enjoy these structures without fear, highlighting the incredible harmony between human ingenuity and the powerful elements of our world. Next time you're near a towering landmark, think about how it dances with the wind. What other engineering marvels surprise you? Believe it or not, Romans loved graffiti too. In ancient Rome, public spaces, especially bathhouses, were often vibrant with graffiti. These writings weren't just doodles, they were personal messages that provided a glimpse into the lives of everyday Romans. One eye-catching example reads, "Adamus got me pregnant," showing that graffiti often involved intimate stories or gossip. Far from being simple scrawls, these inscriptions served multiple purposes, marking territory, sharing news, or even expressing feelings. Graffiti allowed individuals to communicate with future generations, much like social media does today. Wealthy households and public forums often had walls covered in these witty, humorous, or sometimes scandalous messages, giving us a fun window into their culture. In this way, graffiti was an art form and a social commentary, revealing how Romans navigated their lives, relationships, and identities amidst bustling urban life. You won't believe this about Neanderthal brains. Neanderthals, our ancient relatives, boasted brains that were about 10% larger than those of modern humans. At first glance, you might assume that a bigger brain means higher intelligence, but that's not the whole story. Researchers have found that brain size doesn't directly correlate with smarts. Neanderthals, despite their larger brains, had different brain structures and lifestyles that influenced their cognitive abilities. For example, while they created tools and used fire, their ways of living were more focused on survival than complex problem solving. Additionally, the way our brains are wired plays a significant role in how we think, learn, and interact. So while Neanderthals have larger brains, modern humans developed unique traits, like advanced language and creativity, reflecting diverse paths of evolution. What does this mean for our understanding of intelligence? Did you know that cats form strong attachments too? A fascinating study has shown that cats share similar attachment styles with both babies and dogs. Just like humans, our feline friends can develop deep emotional bonds with their caregivers. Researchers discovered that cats often fall into three main categories of attachment: secure, anxious, and avoidant. Securely attached cats feel comfortable exploring their environment while knowing they can return to their human for comfort. Anxious cats, on the other hand, may become overly clingy and worried when separated. Lastly, avoidant cats tend to keep a distance, showing little interest in forming close bonds. This study highlights how our pets experience their relationships and emotions, much like we do. Understanding these attachment styles can enhance our bond with our furry companions, guiding us in how we interact with and care for them. Next time you see your cat purring on your lap or cautiously approaching you, remember that they might be expressing their unique way of loving you. Can you imagine that aliens might be interdimensional? The interdimensional hypothesis suggests that extraterrestrial beings could travel in and out of our dimension whenever they choose. This idea helps to explain why evidence of their existence is often tantalizingly scarce and why many sightings are so brief and elusive. It raises fascinating questions about their motives. Perhaps they are drawn to Earth for its unique position in the multiverse, acting as a kind of meeting point between different realities. If they can slip in and out of our world, it would justify why we find ourselves staring into the night sky, hoping to catch a glimpse of something extraordinary. Some researchers believe that by understanding this hypothesis, we could unlock new insights into both alien behavior and our own place in the cosmos. So what do you think? Could our dimension really be just one stop on an alien's travel itinerary? Did you know flight simulators can cost millions? These incredible machines are essential for training pilots, providing a safe environment to learn everything from takeoff to landing. Full flight simulators meticulously replicate each detail of an aircraft, so pilots experience realistic movements, controls, and even real-time data, just like they would in an actual plane. Imagine sitting in a cockpit that feels just like the real thing, complete with the sounds of engines and the look of pressing buttons. What's even more astonishing is their price tag, which typically ranges from $10 million to $20 million each. This hefty investment reflects their importance in ensuring pilots are well prepared for any situation they might face in the sky. With advanced technology, these simulators not only help in perfecting flying skills, but also include challenging scenarios like bad weather or system failures, giving trainees the confidence to handle emergencies. So when you think about the cost of becoming a pilot, remember that these simulators play a key role in shaping skilled aviators. Did you know lollipops have a fascinating history? In 1908, the candy landscape changed forever with the production of the first machine-made lollipops in New Haven, Connecticut. Before this groundbreaking innovation, lollipops were painstakingly crafted by hand. This labor-intensive method meant that they were often limited in availability. However, the introduction of machinery for lollipop production not only sped up the process, but also made these delightful treats accessible to a much wider audience. Suddenly, both children and adults could enjoy delicious flavors and colorful shapes more easily than ever before. This shift marked a sweet turning point in the candy industry, forever altering how we experience one of our favorite confections. So next time you unwrap a lollipop, remember that you're enjoying a piece of candy history that began over a century ago. Why exactly does the Tetris effect impact our minds? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when people engage frequently in activities like gaming or listening to music, causing their brains to start seeing patterns related to those experiences in daily life. For example, someone who plays Tetris for hours might find themselves envisioning falling blocks or strategizing how to fit objects together while performing mundane tasks. This happens because our brains are incredibly adaptable and can modify how we perceive reality based on repeated stimuli. The Tetris effect shows just how powerful repetition can be, as these mental patterns can even creep into our dreams. It's a striking reminder that our habits don't just shape our skills, they shape our very thoughts and perceptions. So next time you find yourself daydreaming about stacking shapes, you might just be experiencing the Tetris effect in action. Prepare to be amazed by Bumreka's wildlife challenges. This small town, home to between 5,000 and 7,000 residents, faces a unique struggle with local predators. Many people in Bumreka have experienced threats from wildlife, including larger animals that roam nearby. Predators such as wolves or even coyotes can be a real concern for the community, making it essential for residents to find ways to coexist with nature while ensuring their safety. The town has become a focal point for discussions about wildlife management, as residents explore new strategies to minimize risks while protecting their homes and livestock. How can they balance the beauty of living close to nature with the ever-present threat of predators? By engaging with local wildlife experts and employing community initiatives, Bumreka is actively working to create a safer environment for its residents. This small town shows that even in the face of danger, people can unite to find solutions. Can you believe productivity is more than just speed? Achieving maximum efficiency in any field isn't as simple as it sounds. While many may think of productivity solely in terms of speed, like cranking out tasks as quickly as possible, the reality is much more complex. The concept of productivity involves balancing quality and speed to obtain the best results. For example, in industries like manufacturing, rushing a product can lead to defects, ultimately wasting time and resources. Similarly, in creative fields, taking time to brainstorm and refine ideas often yields better outcomes than hastily putting something together. This idea of multifaceted productivity applies not only to work environments but also to personal tasks, where being organized and focused can make a huge difference. As we strive for greater efficiency, it's crucial to remember that rushing is not always the answer. Instead, it's about finding the right pace that allows for thorough and thoughtful progress. So how do we redefine productivity for our modern world? What if I told you about Komodo dragon venom? These fascinating reptiles wield venom that can actually lower the blood pressure of their prey, sending them into shock and allowing the Komodo dragon to catch them more easily. This helps them thrive as apex predators on their Indonesian islands. Surprisingly, they can gulp down an astonishing 80% of their body weight in one sitting, making every meal a staggering feat. But their hunting skills don't stop there. Komodo dragons are known to use clever ambush tactics and even hunt in groups, showcasing their remarkable intelligence. Observations of their teamwork in the wild reveal a social side to these solitary creatures that many wouldn't expect. By working together, they increase their chances of a successful hunt, which is essential for survival in their tough environment. So next time you ponder these mighty dragons, remember their venom's role and their surprising hunting behavior. How many other creatures possess such extraordinary abilities? Did you know India just became the most populated country? With about 1.425 billion people, India has officially surpassed China as the world's most populous nation, as reported by the latest United Nations estimates. This monumental shift is a first since 1950, when China held the title. The population growth in India reflects various factors, including improvements in healthcare, reduced infant mortality rates, and a youthful demographic. The country's vibrant culture and diverse economy also contribute to this remarkable change, as people flock to cities for opportunities. As India steps into this new role, it faces both exciting prospects and complex challenges. For instance, how will this impact resources, infrastructure, and the environment? The world is closely watching as India navigates these significant changes and strives to balance growth while ensuring sustainability for its people. Is it really true that kids' songs dominate YouTube? It's astonishing, but 4 out of the 5 most watched videos on YouTube are children's music. This phenomenon reveals just how captivating children's songs can be to audiences worldwide, especially in our digital age. Take Baby Shark, for example. This catchy tune has become a global sensation with billions of views. Another huge hit is Cocomelin's Bath Song, which also climbed to the top of the charts, proving that young kids and their parents can't get enough of these playful melodies. What's even more interesting is that the only video in the top 5 that doesn't belong to the children's genre is Luis Fonsi's vibrant hit, Despacito. This juxtaposition highlights not only the massive appeal of kids' music, but also how children wield significant influence over streaming trends. So the next time you hear a familiar tune that your little ones love, Remember that it might just be the next viral sensation on YouTube. How do you think these catchy songs manage to capture such a huge audience? Did you know Algeria is now Africa's largest country? Did you know Algeria is now Africa's largest country? This fascinating fact came about after South Sudan gained independence in 2011. Before this significant shift, Sudan held the title of the largest country on the continent. When South Sudan was established, it divided Sudan, reducing its size and letting Algeria take the crown. This change highlights how geopolitical events can dramatically alter national standings. Algeria, rich in natural resources and diverse landscapes, stretches over 2.38 million square kilometers. From the Sahara Desert to the Mediterranean coastline, it boasts incredible biodiversity and a mix of cultures. This transition also reflects the ever-changing nature of borders and nations around the world. It's astonishing to consider how one event can reshape the geography of a continent. As countries evolve, the political landscape can dramatically shift, leading to new opportunities and challenges. What do you think this means for Africa's future and its diverse nations? Here's something incredible about Maguire's Irish Pub. This lively establishment in Florida is famous for its extraordinary decoration. Over $500,000 in real dollar bills hanging from the walls and ceiling. Customers leave their tips as a fun and quirky way to be a part of the pub's vibrant atmosphere. These bills create a unique spectacle, turning the interior into a colorful tapestry of currency. However, the remarkable display also raises security concerns. With so much cash on display, how do the owners keep it safe? They have implemented measures like surveillance cameras and strict rules to prevent any theft, ensuring everyone can enjoy the quirky experience without worry. For patrons, the opportunity to not only enjoy a meal in a unique setting, but also contribute to this living collage of currency turns each visit into an adventure. Isn't it fascinating how a simple tip has become a part of Maguire's charm? Why exactly does Hafthor Bjornsson impress us all? In 2018, Hafthor Bjornsson, famously known for his role as the Mountain in Game of Thrones, achieved a remarkable feat by being crowned world's strongest man. Born in Iceland, Hafthor stands an eye-popping 6 feet 9 inches tall and weighs over 400 pounds, showcasing the incredible size and strength that competitive strongman events require. His journey to the title was not just about lifting heavy weights. It involved intense training, dedication, and a rigorous diet. Bjornsson famously deadlifted a staggering 1,104 pounds, breaking records and pushing the limits of human strength. His win in the 2018 competition featured grueling events that tested not just brawn, but also endurance and strategy. Beyond his physical prowess, Hafthor's charismatic personality and determination capture the hearts of fans worldwide. How did this titan of strength achieve such fame in a sport often overshadowed by others? Dare to climb the legendary Harihar Fort? This incredible site in Maharashtra, India, is renowned for its steep ascent, featuring near-vertical rock steps that soar at an impressive 80-degree angle. Adventurers from all over seek out this challenge, eager to test their climbing skills and enjoy breathtaking views atop the fort. The climb is not for the faint of heart. It demands strength, agility, and considerable determination. As climbers navigate the rugged terrain, they experience a thrilling rush, with every step offering a mix of excitement and apprehension. Reaching the summit rewards brave souls with panoramic vistas of lush valleys and distant hills, a sight worth every ounce of effort. Besides offering a physical challenge, Harihar Fort is steeped in history, with ancient architecture and stories whispered through the winds. Many climbers consider it a rite of passage, a way to connect with nature and history simultaneously. Are you ready to conquer this daunting fortress and embrace the ultimate adventure? Believe it or not, is a hidden gem. This charming destination lures visitors with breathtaking landscapes and a fascinating Viking history. Nestled away in Norway, boasts rugged cliffs, serene fjords, and lush forests that create a picturesque backdrop for activities like hiking, kayaking, and photography. Tourists flock to the area not just for its pristine nature, but also to explore remnants of Viking settlements, which tells stories of seafaring cultures that shaped Europe. You can visit ancient burial mounds and stone carvings that date back centuries, immersing yourself in the intriguing past of the Vikings. As you walk through the town, you'll find charming cafes and shops that showcase local crafts and flavors. Whether you are an adrenaline junkie seeking outdoor adventures or a history buff passionate about ancient cultures, offers a unique experience for everyone. So if you're looking for a place that combines stunning beauty with rich history, you might just find your next favorite spot in this remarkable town. Is it really true that one hotel ordered 30 Rolls-Royces? In an eye-popping display of luxury, Stephen Hung, a savvy businessman from Hong Kong, made headlines by ordering not just one, but 30 customized Rolls-Royce Phantom models for his opulent hotel, Louis XIV, located in the glitzy city of Macau. This colossal purchase marks the largest single order in the history of this iconic luxury car brand. Each of these stunning vehicles isn't just a car, they showcase exclusive designs tailored to the tastes of the hotel's elite clientele. Imagine driving in a car that not only oozes elegance, but also boasts unique features that reflect a blend of traditional craftsmanship and modern aesthetics. This extravagant order perfectly embodies the lavish lifestyle associated with Macau, often regarded as the gambling capital of the world. With such an impressive fleet, the hotel aims to provide its guests with an unforgettable experience, combining luxury transportation with unforgettable stays. Who wouldn't want to feel like royalty while exploring a world of luxury and charm? What if I told you about Max Park's astonishing record? Max Park, a remarkable young talent in the world of speed cubing, just set a new world record by solving a 3x3 Rubik's Cube in an eye-popping 3.13 seconds. This incredible achievement has shocked many and surpassed the previous record of 3.47 seconds held by Yushin Liu since 2018. How does Max do it? Well, it's all about practice, pattern recognition, and lightning-fast finger movements. In speed cubing, every millisecond counts, and Max's skill showcases the perfect blend of focus and muscle memory. Many cubers train for hours each day, memorizing algorithms and improving their techniques, but few can match Park's impressive speed. As he continues to break barriers, it's exciting to think about what future records might look like. Will someone beat his time soon? The competition in speed cubing remains fierce and thrilling. Believe it or not, early cameras took 8-hour photos. In the 1820s, the world of photography was just beginning, and it came with a challenge. Subjects had to sit still for up to 8 hours just to have their picture taken. The first cameras used metal plates coated with light-sensitive chemicals. This long exposure time meant that anyone wishing to capture their likeness had to endure a marathon of stillness. Imagine sitting in a chair, trying not to blink or move for hours. Although this made early portrait sessions quite exhausting, it was a significant leap toward the development of modern photography. The process slowly evolved, and as technology advanced, exposure times became shorter, leading to the cameras we use today. These early innovations paved the way for capturing moments in a fraction of the time, transforming photography into the beloved art form we know now. So next time you snap a quick selfie, remember those early photographers who paved the way, patiently waiting for hours to freeze a moment in time. Surprisingly, it's a fact that newborns have 1 cup of blood. This small yet essential amount plays a huge role in their early life. When a baby is born, their blood volume is approximately 80 to 100 milliliters per kilogram of body weight. This tiny but mighty amount of blood is responsible for transporting oxygen and nutrients to all the cells, helping them grow and develop properly. It also plays a key part in regulating the baby's temperature, keeping them warm in those first chilly moments outside the womb. As their bodies adjust to the world, this precious blood helps protect infants from infections and supports their immune system. Each heartbeat pumps this vital fluid through their tiny veins, making it fundamental for their survival and health. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such an enormous impact on a newborn's life? Did you know Vermont is less populated than some NYC blocks? With just over 600,000 residents, this charming New England state is home to a tight-knit community that thrives on simplicity and natural beauty. Unlike the bustling streets of New York City, where hundreds of people could fit into a single block, Vermont offers a distinct contrast with its serene landscapes and small towns. Residents enjoy a lifestyle that emphasizes connection to both the land and each other, making it an attractive destination for those looking to escape the chaos of urban life. From picturesque farms to breathtaking mountains, Vermont's rural charm encourages outdoor activities like hiking, skiing, and farming. Its sense of community fosters strong relationships and gatherings, where neighbors often become friends. Could this peaceful atmosphere be what we all need for a balanced life? Can you imagine that cats have 276 facial expressions? These charming companions are much more expressive than most people realize. Studies indicate that our feline friends can convey a wide range of emotions through their unique facial movements, creating up to 276 different combinations. This expressive ability helps cats communicate feelings like happiness, fear, annoyance, and affection. However, here's the twist. While cats showcase all those expressions, humans far surpass them with around 10,000 different facial expressions. This vast variety in humans allows us to show everything from joy to frustration, often in distinctly different ways. What's intriguing is that many of a cat's expressions can be subtle and fleeting. A quick twitch of the whiskers or a slight squint of the eyes can say a lot. So the next time you see your cat, take a moment to observe those tiny movements. What emotions might they be conveying? Here's something incredible about the longest hair ever. The record for the longest hair belongs to a woman named Ji Kuping from China, and it's truly mind-blowing. In 2004, her hair measured an astounding 18.5 feet. Ji Kuping began this impressive journey at the age of 13, deciding then to grow her hair long. For decades, she dedicated herself to this task, facing the unique challenges that come with such length. Maintaining this luxurious mane required her to invest time in meticulous daily care, like washing, combing, and ensuring her hair stayed untangled. Imagine the patience and commitment it takes to manage hair that could easily touch the ceiling in your room. Her story not only highlights an extraordinary personal achievement, but also raises questions about hair care and beauty ideals across cultures. What does it take to maintain such a record-breaking wonder? Imagine paying $872 million for a website. This jaw-dropping amount was the price tag for the most expensive internet domain ever sold, illustrating just how valuable digital real estate has become in today's online world. In a landscape where everything from social media to e-commerce thrives, owning a prime domain is akin to possessing a coveted piece of physical land. Businesses and individuals alike recognize that a memorable, easy-to-find domain can be a game changer, pushing them ahead of competitors. Factors like brand recognition, search engine optimization, and consumer trust all hinge on the quality of a website's domain name. As online activity continues to surge, with businesses shifting more focus to digital spaces, it's no wonder that domains have grown increasingly pricey. This trend raises fascinating questions about the future of the internet and what it means for new entrepreneurs. Will we see even higher sales in the future? How will these domain prices shape online business strategies? The digital frontier keeps evolving. Is it really true that one trial lasted 300 years? You might think that legal battles are drawn-out affairs, but the case of the trial of the century truly takes the cake. This astonishing trial, which began in 1235 and concluded in 1535, involved a family dispute over a noble inheritance in the Italian city of Florence. Over the centuries, numerous interruptions, including wars, changes in rulership, and evolving legal practices caused staggering delays in the proceedings. Despite its duration, this case showcases some fascinating legal principles, such as the complexities of inheritance law and how societal changes influence judicial outcomes. Legal systems today, while more streamlined, still grapple with lengthy processes, often keeping families tied up in litigation longer than they'd like. So what lessons can we learn from this epic saga in history? Here's something incredible about pistol shrimp. These remarkable little crustaceans are not just fascinating because of their size, They have a unique claw that can snap shut with astonishing speed. When they do this, it creates an imploding air bubble. This bubble collapses so quickly that it generates a shock wave, accompanied by a loud clicking sound that can reach up to 210 decibels. That's louder than a jet taking off. The click serves multiple purposes, including hunting prey and communicating with other shrimp. Interestingly, the pistol shrimp uses this extraordinary ability to stun or even kill small fish and other marine creatures. They are essentially using sound as a weapon. Found in warm coastal waters around the world, these shrimp showcase how nature can be both efficient and powerful, demonstrating that even the smallest animals can have a mighty impact. Isn't that amazing? Here's a wild fact about vision loss. The global economy incurs a staggering loss of $227 billion every year because many adults lack corrective eyewear. Imagine over 2.5 billion people struggling with poor vision, which hampers not just their ability to read or drive, but also their productivity at work and overall quality of life. Without simple tools like glasses, tasks that seem easy for many become challenging for those affected. Poor vision can lead to mistakes and missed opportunities, impacting not only individuals but entire communities and industries as well. Engaging in daily activities becomes a struggle, preventing people from reaching their full potential. This situation raises important questions about access to healthcare and vision solutions. What can be done to ensure everyone has the vision they need to thrive? It's a challenge that calls for innovative solutions and greater awareness. Let's uncover the truth about electric Christmas lights. In 1882, Edward Johnson, an inventive mind closely associated with Thomas Edison, introduced the world to the first electric Christmas tree lights. Before this groundbreaking innovation, families relied on candles to illuminate their trees, a practice that often led to dangerous fire hazards. Johnson's electric lights, crafted with small incandescent bulbs, were displayed on a rotating Christmas tree right in his own home, mesmerizing guests and sparking curiosity. While the initial reaction was one of awe, widespread adoption was slow due to the high cost of electricity and lighting. It wasn't until several decades later that electric tree lights became affordable for everyone. Today, we can't imagine the holiday season without these twinkling lights, and modern advancements like energy-efficient LEDs ensure safety and sustainability. Isn't it fascinating how one invention changed our holiday celebrations forever? This might surprise you. The Baltic Sea anomaly exists. In 2011, Swedish treasure hunters stumbled upon a mysterious disc-shaped object resting on the seafloor of the Baltic Sea using sonar technology. This intriguing find, dubbed the Baltic Sea anomaly, features an unusual shape and texture that have sparked wild theories about its origin. Some enthusiasts suggest it could be an extraterrestrial spaceship or even a remnant of an ancient civilization that once thrived in the area. However, scientists urge caution and propose that the object might simply be a natural rock formation shaped by the ocean's relentless forces over time. Still, the anomaly continues to captivate imaginations and fuel discussions about unexplained phenomena beneath the waves. What do you think it really is? An ancient relic, a natural wonder, or something out of this world? Did you know the Boeing 7478 is a giant? This remarkable aircraft holds the title for being the longest airplane in the world. Measuring about 250 feet long, the 747-8 is not just a marvel of engineering, but also a fascinating puzzle made up of over 6 million individual parts. Think about that for a second. Each one of those components plays a critical role in ensuring the airplane flies safely and efficiently. The assembly of this massive machine isn't a quick process either. It takes approximately 4 months from start to finish. During this time, skilled workers meticulously put together everything from the wings to the engines, and all within a highly coordinated assembly line. The 7478 is not just about size, it's also a symbol of innovation in aviation, with advanced technology that makes flying more eco-friendly compared to its predecessors. Isn't it incredible how much goes into making air travel possible? Have you ever wondered how much blood we have? Blood constitutes about 7 to 8% of our total body weight, which means an average adult has around 1.2 to 1.5 gallons of this vital liquid. Blood plays several crucial roles in our bodies, acting as the main delivery system for oxygen and nutrients to our cells, helping to regulate body temperature and transporting waste products for elimination. It consists of several components: plasma, which is a yellowish fluid that carries cells and nutrients; red blood cells responsible for transporting oxygen; white blood cells, which are key in fighting infections; and platelets, essential for blood clotting. Together, these elements work within the circulatory system to keep us healthy and functioning, showcasing just how remarkable our bodies are in maintaining balance and responding to challenges. Ever thought about why beauty patches held secrets? In the 18th century, women often adorned their faces with small velvet or silk patches, but these were more than just fashion statements. They were a form of secret communication. The way a woman placed her patch could reveal her relationship status or even signal flirtation with a potential suitor. For instance, a patch on the right cheek might suggest she was open to romance, while one on the left could mean she was already taken. This clever use of fashion transformed social interactions and dating rituals, making each encounter a game of visual cues and hidden meanings. Imagine going on a date and having to read someone's face for clues about their feelings. These charming traditions remind us that communication has always been complex and creative, evolving alongside society. Isn't it fascinating how style can speak volumes about personal connections? What if I told you about a 1930 fire lookout? This historic cabin, nestled in the stunning Cascade Mountains of Washington, still stands tall thanks to the unwavering dedication of volunteers. Originally built to spot forest fires from a strategic vantage point, the lookout offers breathtaking panoramic views of the surrounding wilderness, making it a hidden gem for hikers and nature enthusiasts. Despite enduring harsh weather and the test of time, passionate groups come together to preserve this unique structure. Their hard work keeps alive an important piece of early American conservation and firefighting history. Imagine the stories those walls could tell, from roaring fires to serene sunsets. Visiting the lookout isn't just about enjoying the view, it's also a tribute to the commitment to protecting our forests and the beauty of nature. Isn't it remarkable how a small cabin can symbolize such a big part of our heritage? Did you know Jared Leto once dated Cameron Diaz? In the 1990s, this Hollywood couple captured headlines and fans' hearts. Engaged for a while, they were often spotted together, enjoying the vibrant nightlife and creative scene of Los Angeles. Despite their high-profile romance, their relationship faced challenges that ultimately led to its end. However, both actors didn't let their breakup hinder their careers. Jared Leto transformed into a multifaceted star, winning an Academy Award for his role in Dallas Buyers Club, while Cameron Diaz became a beloved actress known for her roles in blockbuster hits such as There's Something About Mary and Charlie's Angels. Their individual journeys highlight how even the most public romances can come to an end, yet both can continue to shine in their careers. Their story reminds us that life goes on and success can be achieved after heartbreak. This might surprise you. A goat in the Army, William Windsor, known as Corporal Willie, was a Kashmir goat who proudly served in the British Army's Royal Welsh Battalion from 2001 to 2009. This unique soldier wasn't just a mascot, he played a significant role in boosting troop morale during tough times. Willie was a beloved figure, often seen wearing a tiny military uniform while participating in parades and events. However, the goat's military career wasn't without its hiccups. He faced demotion for misbehavior at a royal celebration, which certainly raised some eyebrows. Despite this, Corporal Willie's charm and antics made him a favorite among the troops and the public alike. His presence brought laughter and companionship, reminding everyone that even in the military, a bit of fun can go a long way. Have you ever heard of a goat with such a remarkable story? Discover Hawaii's unique royal palace in Honolulu. The Ailani Palace is not just any building, it's the only royal palace in the entire United States. Nestled in the heart of Honolulu, this majestic structure was once the home of Hawaii's monarchy, a vibrant chapter of the state's history. Built in the late 19th century, Iolani Palace showcases stunning architecture that blends Western and Hawaiian styles. Visitors can marvel at intricate details like the grand staircase and beautifully restored rooms filled with artifacts from the royal era. Every corner of the palace whispers stories of Queen Liliuokalani and King Kalakaua, who ruled with grace and strength. As you wander through its halls, you can't help but feel the spirit of Hawaii's rich cultural heritage. Exploring Iolani Palace is like stepping back in time. How often can you say you visited a royal residence? This might surprise you. A song won an Emmy. In 1967, a catchy tune from a vibrant pop band made waves not just on the charts but also in the television industry. This particular song was recognized with an Emmy Award for Best Media Series, a testament to the unique way music and television can bond people together. Think about it. Television has always held the capacity to tell stories and evoke emotions. But when you infuse a memorable song into a show, it elevates the entire experience. Music resonates with us on deep emotional levels, whether it makes us dance, laugh, or reflect. The song's recognition highlighted how soundtracks could enhance a show's narrative, creating memorable moments that linger long after the credits roll. This powerful connection between music and media continues today, shaping how we experience our favorite shows and even influencing popular culture. Can you imagine how many viewers felt joy or nostalgia from that song back then, and how that's still happening now? What if I told you yawning cools your brain? That's right. When you yawn, you take in a big breath of air, and this deep intake can actually help lower the temperature of your brain. This cooling effect is important because a cooler brain can lead to improved alertness and cognitive function. Imagine sitting in a boring lecture or feeling sleepy at your desk. A good yawn might just refresh your mind. Not only does it bring in oxygen, but it also helps to regulate your body's temperature. So the next time you find yourself yawning, especially during a dull moment, remember that it's your brain's way of saying it needs a little boost. Instead of just being a sign of tiredness, yawning plays a key role in helping you feel more awake and focused. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have such clever ways of keeping us sharp? Guess what drives the shape of Pringles chips? Fred Bauer, a clever chemist and food scientist at Procter & Gamble, created the iconic packaging and design for these beloved snacks. Unlike traditional potato chips that come in crinkly bags, Pringles are neatly stacked in a cylindrical can. This innovative shape not only makes them easier to store and transport, but also helps prevent breakage, ensuring each chip arrives perfectly intact. Bauer's idea originated from his desire to create a chip that would maintain a consistent taste and texture, leading to the development of a unique dough-like mixture. With their uniform shape, these chips offer a perfect crunch and are easy to stack, making snacking a fun experience. Thanks to Bauer, we can enjoy every bite of these delicious chips without the mess of broken pieces. Who knew a simple can could revolutionize snack time? Prepare to be amazed by a walking fish. This incredible Australian fish has evolved in a surprising way, trading and swimming for a unique form of travel. Known as the cowboy of the ocean, this fascinating creature has developed modified fins that resemble legs, allowing it to stroll along the seabed. Instead of gliding through the water, this fish patrols its underwater habitat, exploring crevices and hunting for food in a manner similar to land-based animals. This adaptation is not just quirky, it helps the fish evade predators and navigate its environment more effectively. Living in shallow coastal waters, this fish has truly redefined what it means to live in the ocean. Its unusual method of movement opens up a whole new way of thinking about marine life and adaptation. Can you imagine what other secrets the ocean might hold with creatures that defy our traditional understanding of aquatic life? Hard to believe, but printers once roared like lions. In the early days of mechanical printing, these machines were not just tools. They were noisy behemoths that could disrupt an entire office environment. Imagine trying to concentrate on your work while surrounded by the clattering and banging of dozens of heavy metal gears and levers. This cacophony could rival that of a chaotic construction site, with the relentless thumping and clanking echoing off the walls. As a result, productivity often took a hit as workers struggled to focus over the din. Discussions were drowned out, and quiet thinking was nearly impossible. Thankfully, with advances in technology, today's printers are much quieter and far more efficient, allowing us to enjoy a peaceful workspace while still producing high-quality printed materials. Isn't it fascinating how much technology has changed our work environments? Did you know blinking is lightning fast? The muscles that control blinking are the fastest in the human body, showcasing astonishing speed and efficiency. In fact, on average, a person blinks more than 15,000 times a day. Imagine that. Each blink lasts only a fraction of a second, yet it plays a critical role in maintaining eye health. Blinking helps to keep our eyes moist and removes small particles like dust and dirt. It's an automatic reflex that we rarely think about until we focus on it. Interestingly, our blink rate can change depending on what we're doing. For example, when staring at screens, we often blink less, which can lead to dryness and irritation. So next time you're watching your favorite show or scrolling through your phone, pay attention to how often you blink. Isn't it incredible how an action like blinking, essential yet so common, can show just how amazing our bodies really are? Who would have thought that such a simple action could reveal so much about our health and habits? You might be surprised by the Jerry Springer Show's history. This iconic American talk show, hosted by Jerry Springer, captured viewers' attention for an incredible 27 seasons, from September 30th, 1991 to July 26, 2018. With a whopping 3,991 episodes airing during that time, the show was known for its outrageous topics, lively debates, and unforgettable arguments. Each episode typically featured guests discussing controversial issues, which often led to dramatic confrontations and even unexpected physical fights. This format not only entertained a wide audience, but also sparked discussions about the nature of reality television and its impact on society. Despite criticism for its sensationalism, the show managed to remain a cultural phenomenon for decades, influencing countless other talk shows. So did you ever tune into a wild episode and wonder how it lasted so long? You'll be amazed by the sun bear's skills. The sun bear, known for its impressive honey hunting techniques, stands out among bear species due to its unique abilities. With a tongue that can stretch an astonishing 18 inches, this little powerhouse can effortlessly reach insects and larvae, hidden deep within tree trunks and other tough spots. When it comes to extracting honey, few animals can rival its expertise. What makes this bear even more remarkable is its size. It's actually the smallest bear species. Yet don't let its petite stature fool you. The sun bear is a fierce survivor, adept at climbing trees and navigating its Southeast Asian rainforest habitat with agility. Their keen sense of smell helps them find food sources, while their strong claws assist in foraging for their favorite snacks. Despite its small size, the sun bear plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, helping pollinate flowers and disperse seeds. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips these creatures with such incredible adaptations? Did you know James Hong is Hollywood's busiest actor? With an astonishing record of over 600 film appearances, James Hong holds the title for the most appearances in Hollywood history. Many people may not realize that his impressive career spans decades, and despite his countless roles, he often went uncredited for significant parts. First hitting the screen in the 1950s, Hong has played a wide range of characters, from villains to comedic sidekicks. You might recognize him from classics like Big Trouble in Little China, or even newer hits like Kung Fu Panda, where he lent his voice to Mr. Ping, the adoptive father of Po, the panda. Hong's dedication to his craft and his ability to adapt to various roles have made him a beloved figure in the industry. His journey showcases not just his talent, but the evolution of Hollywood itself, shining a light on how diverse and talented actors have always contributed to cinema. Isn't it fascinating how one person can shape so much of film history? What if I told you about Cambi's unique snow? Cambi, also known as Volcan Cambi, is an extraordinary volcano located in Ecuador that boasts a permanent snowcap. This majestic peak rises tall above the surrounding landscape, and interestingly, its southern slope holds the title for being the highest point on Earth crossed by the equator. This means that while the equator is typically associated with warm temperatures and tropical climates, Camby defies that expectation by maintaining its snowy summit year-round. As the only equatorial point with snow cover, it offers a stunning contrast to the lush greenery found in the lowland areas nearby. Visitors to Camby can experience breathtaking views and a unique opportunity to see how diverse Earth climates can be, all in one remarkable spot. So, next time you think of the equator, remember that there's a snow-capped wonder waiting in Ecuador. Did you know UNICEF buys the most vaccines worldwide? This incredible organization is the largest single buyer of vaccines, ensuring that millions of children receive vital immunizations every year. UNICEF plays a crucial role in global health, working tirelessly to deliver vaccines to areas where they're needed most, often in low-income countries facing healthcare challenges. Their efforts help prevent outbreaks of diseases like measles, polio, and tetanus, ultimately saving countless lives. By collaborating with manufacturers and governments, UNICEF negotiates lower prices and guarantees the availability of vaccines, making it more affordable for countries to protect their young populations. In 2021 alone, UNICEF delivered over 600 million vaccine doses, a feat that showcases their commitment to child health. They also focus on educating communities about the importance of vaccinations, combating misinformation that can hinder immunization efforts. Thanks to UNICEF, countless children have a better chance at a healthy future. How amazing is it that one organization can make such a big difference in global health? Did you know animals tidy up their homes? Recent studies reveal that certain animals like rattlesnakes and songbirds engage in fascinating cleaning behaviors within their habitats. These creatures aren't just taking a stroll, they actively clear debris from their surroundings. This behavior serves a dual purpose. By keeping their homes clean, these animals enhance their hunting efficiency and reduce the chances of being spotted by predators. For example, rattlesnakes might remove leaves and small branches that could obstruct their view of prey, while songbirds may clear fallen twigs to create a more inviting space for foraging. It's remarkable to think that these animals are not only focused on survival, but also on maintaining a tidy environment. This cleaning instinct sheds light on the intelligence of these species and how they adapt to their surroundings in clever ways. So next time you see a snake or a bird, remember that they may be doing a little housekeeping to make their lives easier and safer. Here's a wild fact about moon footprints. The very first footprints carved into the moon's surface by astronauts are likely to remain there for an incredible million years. This is largely because the moon lacks a significant atmosphere, which means there are no strong winds or rain to erode these marks over time. When Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin walked on the lunar surface during the Apollo 11 mission in 1969, they left prints that could very well be our planet's oldest artifacts in outer space. Unlike Earth, where weather and erosion constantly reshape landscapes, the moon's surface is largely stable. With no plants to grow or animals to tread, those footprints will sit undisturbed, a lasting reminder of humanity's first steps beyond our planet. How amazing is it to think that those imprints may still tell the story of our adventures in space for generations to come? Did you know that KFC's secret recipe is for sale? The iconic blend of 11 herbs and spices that made Kentucky Fried Chicken a household name is now available in a different form. This secret recipe, famously guarded by the fast food giant, is being sold under the name 99X by Mary & K Spices. For chicken lovers around the world, this means you can recreate that finger-licking good taste right at home. Mary & K Spices has taken the challenge of packaging this beloved flavor, allowing fans the chance to experience crispy, flavorful fried chicken just like they get at KFC. Imagine impressing your friends and family with a homemade feast that tastes just like the real deal. Whether you're planning a cookout or a family dinner, having these secret spices on hand could elevate your cooking game. Are you ready to bring a taste of KFC to your kitchen? Why is Jack Schlossberg so unique in history? Jack Schlossberg holds a remarkable place in American history as the only grandson of President John F. Kennedy and former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy. Born to Caroline Kennedy, who served as the U.S. ambassador to Japan, Schlossberg bridges the past and present of one of the most iconic families in the United States. His lineage connects him not only to the legacy of his grandfather, but also to the broader narrative of American politics and cultural history. Schlossberg has embraced his family's heritage while carving out his identity, often engaging with the public about issues that matter to him, such as climate change and civic engagement. He frequently uses social media and public appearances to inspire younger generations to be active in shaping their communities. As he continues to advocate for positive change, Schlossberg stands as a symbol of hope, reminding us about the impact of family legacy on modern society. What role will he play in the future of American leadership? Ever thought about why Sony changed its PSN agreement? Following a major security breach in 2012, Sony took significant steps to protect itself and its users. This incident exposed millions of PlayStation Network (PSN) accounts, causing serious concerns about privacy and security. To prevent future lawsuits stemming from similar issues, Sony revised its user agreement. The new terms included clauses that limited the ability of users to sue the company for damages related to security breaches. This decision raised eyebrows, as many players felt it unfairly shifted the responsibility onto them. Now, when users agree to the updated terms, they're effectively signing away certain rights in exchange for access to the PSN services. This highlights the balancing act that companies like Sony face between securing user data and maintaining a trustworthy relationship with their customers. How do you feel about such changes in user agreements? Prepare to be amazed by Sirius, our brightest star. Sirius, located about 8.6 light-years away, dazzles us with an apparent magnitude of 1.46, making it the standout star in our night sky. When you look up on a clear night, this brilliant star shines brighter than any other, capturing the attention of stargazers for centuries. Its name comes from the Greek word for glowing, and it has been important to different cultures and navigation methods throughout history. In fact, ancient Egyptians timed their agricultural calendar by the rising of Sirius, believing it heralded the annual flooding of the Nile. Sirius is a binary star system composed of two stars, Sirius A massive white main sequence star, and its smaller companion, Sirius B, a white dwarf. This pairing creates a beautiful contrast in the sky. So the next time you gaze up at the heavens, remember that you're looking at a cosmic wonder that not only captivates us with its brightness, but also tells fascinating stories from our past. Can you spot Sirius tonight? Did you know that Burger King is revolutionizing fast food delivery? In 2019, the fast food giant launched an innovative initiative in Mexico City, targeting drivers stuck in the notorious traffic jams. Through a user-friendly app, hungry customers could easily place their orders without leaving their cars. Imagine being stuck in long, unmoving lines and instead of frustration, having your favorite Whopper delivered right to your vehicle. The concept was a hit, transforming the way people think about fast food convenience. This clever solution not only catered to busy commuters craving a quick meal, but also helped Burger King stand out among competitors. By merging technology with consumer needs, they sparked a new trend in how food can be enjoyed on the go. Isn't it fascinating to see how tech can make our everyday lives a little more delightful? What if music could change your mood forever? Research reveals that music significantly influences how we perceive the world around us. Listening to cheerful tunes can brighten your outlook, making you see the glass as half full. On the flip side, if you listen to sad music, it might drag your thoughts down into a more negative space. This intriguing connection shows how the melodies and rhythms we choose can actually shape our memories and experiences. For instance, joyful music often prompts feelings of happiness and optimism, leading us to recall positive moments from our past. In contrast, sad melodies might cause us to dwell on losses or struggles, bringing up emotions we might otherwise try to avoid. This means that the soundtrack of our lives isn't just for enjoyment, it actively molds our feelings and thoughts. So next time you hit play, think about what emotions you want to explore, because your playlist could very well be your emotional compass. Guess what brought Reagan and Gorbachev together? During a Cold War summit, US President Ronald Reagan and Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev had a surprising conversation about the possibility of uniting against an extraterrestrial threat. This remarkable moment showed that even in the midst of great political tensions, leaders can imagine a shared humanity. Instead of focusing solely on their differences, Reagan and Gorbachev recognized that a common challenge from space could require collaboration. It's fascinating to think how the thought of an alien invasion could momentarily set aside their rivalries. This conversation highlights the potential for global cooperation, reminding us that, at our core, people share similar hopes and fears. The idea of uniting against something beyond our planet sparked a sense of shared purpose that transcended international boundaries. In a world often divided by politics, their dialogue serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of unity and understanding, even with the most unlikely scenarios. What if facing global challenges today could inspire similar collaborations?